relationships. Hold on a minute. Let me cut my light on. Let me cut my light on. But I came today to talk about relationships. There's so many people killing their loved ones, killing their spouses, killing their friends in these so-called relationships. They're killing one another. Over what? Over nothing. Nothing. Nothing is worth that. Nothing. But it can lead to that. That happens when one person, it only takes one person to think that they're right about everything in a relationship. That goes from me, my husband, the people next door. We're talking in general about people in these relationships. They're in relationships that they don't understand because they're one-sided. You cannot be in a relationship and be one-sided because there's more than one person in that relationship. And you ain't the only one that's right. He might think he's right. She might think she's right. If it's two men, both of y'all can't be right in the relationship. If it's two women together, you can't always be right. You have to see the side of the other person sometime and know that it ain't all about you. Stop thinking everything is about you. It's not about you. Because you'll lose everything thinking that you're right and nobody else is right. It's two people in a relationship. It takes two people to build on that relationship and to know what's right and what's wrong. People are, every time I go on this internet, somebody didn't kill their husband, their girlfriend, and not only that, kill the kids too. Because they were one-sided in their mind. All they can see, they so mad because you think that person is cheating on you. Why would they cheat on you? What are you doing to make you think that your man will cheat on you? Evidently, it's something that you're not doing. And as my daddy always told us, if a man think you're cheating all the time and he's real jealous all the time, it's because he is doing something and he think you doing the same thing. That's what he say. He think you doing the same thing. Hello, British. Welcome, welcome. He welcome everybody into the room. I'm talking about relationships because every time I go on this internet, I see stuff, I hear stuff. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. You upset because really you mad at yourself. Sometimes we need to go and check ourselves and say, well, she wouldn't have did this if I hadn't did that. She wouldn't be out there doing this if I hadn't make her think that I was out there with somebody else. Or he wouldn't be doing this if I had been a better girlfriend, a better wife, a better lover. He wouldn't have did that. Things happen in our life because we push people sometime. We push them because they're not like us. We talked about that on Night Talk one night. They are not of us. They're not like us. Sometimes you're in these relationships with people that don't understand you because they ain't like you. You picked that person because you was attracted to her or him. He was good looking. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's fine. Oh, I love her. Oh, I love him. No, you don't, because you don't even know how to love yourself. You don't even know how to. Some of us, we don't want to be alone. So you'll get in a relationship with somebody just because you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be by yourself. I was like that at one point in time in my life. I didn't want to be alone. But I realized, and he made me understand when I grew stronger in his word, and when I woke up and started caring. I always cared about people because I was raised like that. But when I woke up and looked at myself, and I say, what's wrong with you? You think you have to have a man to validate you? You think you have to be with somebody to be happy? You think somebody have to be talking to you all the time? No, you can talk to yourself. That comes from within. You got to love yourself. When all fails, nobody else You think nobody else love you? What's wrong with you being by yourself to get your blessings? Because when you by yourself, you have time to think about what you want in a woman. If you want to marry again, if you've been married. If you want to enjoy your life and just be by yourself for a while, that give you time to think and make decisions. Because when you go on and don't think and jump out of the pot into the skillet, yes, you might be horny. Yeah, I'm going to just say it. Yes, you might want some sex because you ain't been with a man in a long time. So yeah, this man coming around, he's showing you some good attention. He liking you. And so you're going to sleep with him quick. And that's the worst thing to do is sleep with him. Because you started something. You been in a relationship on the wrong thing. And then he giving you everything. He giving you everything you want. But he can't give you enough. It ain't the things that you want. You're not fulfilled because this right here went too fast. And now this right here ain't really what I want. This ain't what I want. This is not what I put in for. I don't want this man like that. I don't want him like that. I don't even want him no more. And now he done gave me 4 kids. And he still ain't married me. But he's not what I want right now. You need to wake up and think about that. You need to wake up and think about that before you go opening your legs to a man that you don't know nothing about. And it might have been a previous relationship or something with him. Or you basing it on the guy that you was with or the woman that you was with. Oh, she look like my ex-wife. Dang. I like her. I think we ought to get together. And that's what people do. But you need to wake up because that ain't nothing but a problem that's brewing right there. That ain't nothing but a problem. Because you get this woman or you get this man, he want to lay on the sofa all day. He don't work. He don't help you with those 4 kids. He don't pick up behind himself. He don't do nothing. And then he wonder why you out there sneaking around. You don't do nothing. The same thing with a woman. You don't clean up. You don't cook. You barely wash the clothes. You don't take care of the 4 kids that you got. What do he have right there? What do he have right there? And somebody, AA say the big mistake was having kids before marriage. Yes, thank you. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake. And that is a problem. You want to talk about these men. You want to put these men down. But what are you doing to lift that man up? Because the man is supposed to be the king in his castle. When he come home, he shouldn't come home to a woman that's ready to fuss at him. A woman that's mad. A woman that's angry. He ain't even did nothing. He been working all day. And then you real jealous. What you jealous for? You got a roof over your head. You got money in your pocket. You got food to eat. Your kids are well taken care of, even if they're his or if they're not his. What is going on? What is really going on? What is going on? It doesn't make sense. You rush and get into relationships with these people. You trying to build a relationship with them and knowing you're not right up here. Because you're just not right. And then you want to tell people about her. But then you want to call people that think just like you. One side. Baby, it's 2 sides to every story. I don't care who you are. Because God didn't make, he said nobody is perfect. And he said he has no respect of a person. You better wake up. Stop. These people are killing each other in these relationships. Your life is but one big adventure. That's all you got. So you make it the best you can make. Make it the best you can. Love that person. Find something good in the person. Find what attracted you to them in the first place. Because you're going to lose them. And when you lose them, don't nobody want to talk to you. Don't go to his mother, her mother. Don't go over here to her people, his people. Don't do that. They don't want to hear from you. Because they seen you, seen your vision. They seen you what you was doing. And you never own up to responsibility. You never say, I was wrong and I did this. It's he did that. She did that. What about you? You part of the problem. You better love who love you, baby, because life is short. Love who love you. Respect that man. Any man working for a woman and the woman don't work, I don't work. My husband worked for and took care of me till he got sick and he can't work no more. But I'm going to tell you something. My husband came home to a cooked meal. He came home to a clean house. He came home with everything that he needed. If I cooked something he said he didn't want it, baby, what you want? Oh, I want something sweet. What do you want? Something sweet? I want that pineapple pie you make. How about I'm getting my keys and going to the store? I don't care if it's raining. I'm going to the store and get that stuff and make that pineapple pie for my husband. That man that take care of me. That man that put a roof over my head. The man that kissed me in the morning and say he loved me. The man that put food in that freezer so I can cook it. The man that buy the soap I use, the washing powder I use. If I want something, he go and get it for me. He deserve respect. Whether you want to give it to him or not, he deserved that. And you want to walk around like you the queen of the world? Well, you're not. You're not the queen of the world. You evil. You evil because you won't even acknowledge somebody that's taking care of you. And when God take him away from you, when he just exit that door and leave and don't come back, because let me tell you something, he looking at everything you do. He looking at you. And when he leave out that door and don't never come back, baby, what you gonna do then? Women don't think, men don't think. If you in a relationship and somebody is taking care of you, you need to take something sometime. You gotta take some stuff you don't want to take. You ain't the queen, he's the king. You ain't paying no bills, you ain't paying no rent. That car you drive, he bought that car. He put gas in that car every time you leave. He take care of those kids because most of the time you're too sorry to even do that. You're too sorry. But yet you want somebody to love you. You all that. You know, you bow down to me for what? For what? You ain't the only one got the best sex in the world. It's other women out there. If he wants sex, he can get sex anywhere. We need to stop and look at ourselves and stop trying to control people and control yourself. Sometimes you just got to stop. Because I love that man and I love my husband. And I'm going to do whatever I can to continue on to love him. But he respect me. Respect is everything. That man worked, that man, he might not be the best man, but you accepted him enough to marry him. You accepted him for him to put a ring on your finger. You accepted that ring. I don't care if you are shacking. You accepted that man. Love that man. Show him some respect. Let him come home without you. Now, your phone was going off all last night. Who was that calling you? Let me see your phone. Now somebody was calling you. Who? That man is tired. That man is tired. Like the Bible says, a nagging woman is like a knee out of joint. Look it up. Nobody want nobody nagging at them all the time. And then you mad all the time. For what? You got everything that another woman would be glad to have and take on your responsibilities. But you ain't never, ever happy. And then if somebody try to talk to you, you disrespect. Unless they saying, oh, girl, you right, girl. Oh, girl, yeah, he needs to be bowing down to you, girl. Oh, yes, Miss Thing, because you everything, girl. Don't take that off of him. Oh, girl, don't take that off of her. Man, don't take that off of her. Man, you know, man, you better than that dude. Let that girl go. That girl ain't nothing, man. Who you listening to? People that are like you. People that drive in the same lane as you. They got a man at home that's unhappy. Or they ain't even got no man. And they want yours. By the matter of fact, they want your man. Because they see how, and when they get off the phone with you, let me tell you what they saying. Boy, she's stupid. She is so stupid. Because baby, when God send you an angel, don't ignore it. When he give you an angel, you better acknowledge it. Because you ain't going to get none other one. When he puts you a man in your life that love you so much, he sits you down. You ain't got to get up and touch a clock anymore. He take care of you because he helping you to accomplish your dreams. He's helping you to acknowledge everything that you wanted. He trying to give to you. But yet, when he do one thing, I'm mad at him. I'm leaving him. Oh no, I'm leaving him now. He was talking to Tasha yesterday. He think I didn't hear him on the phone. I walked outside. He was talking to Tasha. Yeah, and then he laid his phone down. Yeah, I went through his phone and it was Tasha. Yeah, he talking to Tasha. He gonna talk to somebody. You ain't respecting him. You ain't acknowledging him. You ain't taking care of your business in the bedroom. You sending your man out there. You putting him out there, but yet you mad at him. Women, let me tell you something. You're getting older every day. Don't get older and stupid. Get older and wiser. And I'm saying that to say, wake up. You need to wake up. And baby, because every day somebody trying to love you, love them back. And to make a relationship work, you got to have respect. You got to have respect. And all this, oh, I don't like his parents. I don't like her parents. I don't like this. Why not? Because they don't agree with you? That's why you don't like them? Why not? Another set of angels that God put in your lap. Because if you don't accept the angels that he give you, you're going to entertain devils later on. That's what you're going to entertain. And that's what you want. That's what you want. Every day, as I said, I go on the internet. Somebody done killed. I went on there this morning. A man killed his ex-wife, shot her 19 times. And he waited a year later and met another woman and married her. And then he filed the insurance on the first wife. And he got $400,000 from her death that he arranged. And then he ended up killing this woman, waiting on the other insurance, but they got him. That's why I'm saying, people not playing these days. Stop playing in people's life. And when you see your children in bad relationships, say something. Whether they want to hear it or not, say something. You might be saving their life because that other person is got a problem. The stairs don't go all the way up. Because anytime you see somebody that's just one-sided and they don't see nobody else's problems, but yet they don't do nothing they're supposed to do, something is wrong with that person. God is giving you signs to get your stuff and remove yourself. Remove yourself. Even if you're a man and you got to leave, leave. You'll be back because she can't afford that. She can't afford that. And even if you're a woman and you leave because you got a man, you taking care of him, he going to leave sooner or later. He can't afford the rent. He can't pay no bills. So sooner or later, he going to be out of that door. He going to be out the door and gone. Guys, you better wake up. You better treat people the way you want to be treated. Look at this world the way it is right now. It's not time for that. It's time to be about business, real business. Because after a while, we might not even be able to cut on a light. We won't have no stores to even go to. The world is changing. Why do you think people are buying tickets to go to Mars, to the moon? Why do you think that? Yeah, because they already know what's going to happen down here. They already know, but we're going to be down here. You better wake up and do what's right and treat people the way you want to be treated. Man, it's so simple to show somebody love that's showing you love. To give somebody a hand clap when it's needed. To pat somebody on the back. And it's so easy to say, hey, honey, I'm sorry. I was wrong for doing that. And I'm sorry. Forgive me. We good? We're going to be all right? I was wrong for that, baby. And I want us to be happy. This is not the life I want. Because if you're doing this in a relationship and both of y'all talking about getting married, where's that going? Where's the marriage going? I give you 2 months and you'll be totally separated and in a divorce. Because you can't build on nothing that's already torn up. You have to build on a foundation that's growing. If that foundation is here, it ain't going nowhere and it's steady going down, you don't have nothing. You don't say I do, you say I don't. You go your separate ways and make sure both of you are okay. You one-on-one with that and both of you are happy. And that way, no tires won't get cut. Windows won't get broken. Phones won't get torn up. Lies won't get thrown everywhere about you. Cops won't be in the mess. Because we need to wake up. Because we think sometimes just because we a woman, oh, I ain't going to jail, I'm calling on him. No, you going to jail. No. And they get there and that man got a bruise on him and say, oh, she hit me. Ma'am, turn around. I didn't do nothing, but he hit me first. Ma'am, turn around. You going to jail too. That's why I say everything is one-sided sometimes. Life is not one-sided. It's not one-sided. The Bible ain't one-sided. Your job is not one-sided. So if you one-sided, you ain't getting nowhere. You got to wake up. You need to get up and smell the coffee. It's time. It's time for you to grow up. It's time. Because whenever you talk about somebody in your relationship, I don't care if it's two women in a relationship, and you just talking about your girl to everybody, and she did this, and she did this, and she did that, but you never say nothing you did. You never tell them. You telling them the bad part about her, but you ain't saying nothing that you did. Because you know yours is worse. Because you know you're wrong, but you want everybody to pat you on the back. So how was you really raised? Who raised you? My daddy always said, when you get in a relationship, look at the parents first. And I was nothing but 12. I said, Daddy, what you talking about? Look at the parents first. But I want to go play with my dog. You need to sit down and listen to me. When you get grown and you get in a relationship with a man, look at his parents. They can tell you a lot about that man you're trying to grow with. And the same thing with a woman. Look at her parents. Look how her mother treat her daddy. Look how they together. Look at them. Look at them. Because our children, they grew up in a good home. They grew up in a home where the parents loved each other. They grew up in the home where the parents, if they separated, they still friends. They still can call each other on the phone and say this and talk about the grandkids. They still can be in the same room together and laugh and talk. Hello? That's the way it's supposed to be. But not now. It's fighting time. It's cussing time. It's fussing time. And the parents ain't together. It's one-sided. You can't be one-sided. You can't be. You can't be. And then you hate the parents for no reason at all. You just don't like good people. Because you're evil. Evil people can't see good people. And they don't like good people. So when they're around their friends that's just like them, they doing this about the good people. So when they come around, they can hate on the angels too. Because I know I'm an angel. In anybody's life, I'm an angel. Because my mama raised me right. I'm a good person. I'm a loving person. I got a kind heart. And I love people. I'm a good person. And I can stand up on my foundation and I ain't got to even say nothing. I've been on this screen right here and people tell me, you're a good person, Fancy. I feel your spirit through this phone. You good. I love you because I feel your spirit. Yeah, you feel my spirit because my spirit is not taking people down. My spirit is not trying to knock nobody down when they already down. My spirit is not trying to kick somebody when they need to be held and hugged and say, it's okay. You're going to be all right. And I don't hate on nobody. I don't hate on nobody. Thank you, Beverly. I don't hate on nobody. What for? Because God has blessed me. I don't have a lot. But he blessed me with dignity. He blessed me with respect. And I say, thank you, Lord. I thank him for that. And he's opened doors for me. I met two wonderful women in my life. New women. They on my Zoom. They're wonderful people. I love them. And one man that I know introduced me to them. And I love him and I respect him for that. God will open doors if you stop being one-sided and you sit there and listen. Because where I live at, I've been through something. I've been through it. But God opened doors for me. You hear me? He opened doors. And sometimes I praise him right here. I say, hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for all you've done for me. Because he don't have to do nothing for none of us, but he do. And I just tell him, thank you. Sometimes you need to tell him, thank you. Pray for your children in these bad relationships. Pray for them. Pray for your neighbors. Pray for friends that misunderstand you. They think you one way because they don't know you. They don't know you. That's my testimony. Every time I get on this internet, children are dead because of their parents. I seen the other day, an 8-month-old baby, her daddy, her blood daddy raped her. She's 8 months old. 8 months old. And that tears at my heart. And when people see one-sided in a relationship, that hurts my heart. Because you don't know where you're going. He don't have his hands on you. Somebody else got their hands on you. It's not God. Because God people are open. You see both sides. You just don't see one side. And that is sad. It is so sad the way some people choose to live their life. They choose that. That's the way they want to live. And it's so wrong. And you never have the respect of a person to say, I'm sorry. Because you just think you're so right. You are wrong. And until you own up to that, everything you touch is going to crumble. Everything you touch, ain't nothing going to happen good for you. Nothing until you acknowledge the woman in the mirror. Until you acknowledge the man in the mirror. You need to wake up. Life is real. When that eclipse came, everything flipped over. That's why it's more killing now of families and stuff. Something came with that, if you didn't know. Because that's what God said. He'll come and separate. But he sent us signs. And these people in these relationships, stop ignoring the sign. You see the sign, but you're still ignoring it by staying in that raggedy relationship because you don't want to face the world by yourself. Face the world. It's better than face it by yourself than be in the ground and somebody throwing dirt on you. You better wake up. That's right. You're right, Beverly. Yes, open portals came. Yes. When that eclipse, and then some of y'all went out there with dark glasses looking at it. Getting it, pulling you in. It was pulling you in. And you wonder why you wake up angry sometime. And you doing the wrong thing. You better straighten up and you better change your life. Because that is wrong. And that's right, Peaceful say he sent something here. In the last tornado we had, yes. Even in the rain. Because you notice this, when it rained, how the sky look now. There's a difference about it. How when you walk out, everything is still. Thunder and lightning. But there's no wind. Think about it. Wake up. We're talking about relationships and how women and men don't appreciate each other in relationship. They don't love each other. They're not there for one another. That's what we're talking about. This is sad. Yes, it's a place, it's darker than midnight. And that's where a lot of people are going. Somebody said, I live in Louisiana and it is bad. It was bad here the other night. Yes, it's bad everywhere. And then look at the tornadoes happening in places that ain't never had a tornado. Rain, flooding, happening in countries that ain't never had a flooding. Y'all better wake up. Wake up. You need to wake up and stop thinking about yourself. Some people just all about self. It's about me. It ain't about you. It ain't about my kids. It's me. If I'm not happy, the H with everybody else. It's all about me. It's my world. No, it's not. It's not. And I'm tired of looking at this stuff. And today is a new day. Do something kind for somebody. Treat your man or your woman with respect when they walk through that door. Just today. Because you probably can't do it no other day. Give them today. Give them that much of you. Because this is so sad the way this world is. And we live in it. And some of us want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of everything that goes on in this world. And are you capable of anything? You need to show your spouses that you are capable of some things. You're capable enough to go and change your way. Until you change, ain't nothing good gonna happen. So whoever's in a relationship with you, they're wasting their money. They're wasting their time. Because if you've been like this for 2 years, you're gonna be like this for 12 more. Ain't no change in you. Everything is the same. Everything is about you. You got to shine. You got to show off. You got to have this. You got to have that. Because material things don't make no person. What makes you is your heart and what comes from your heart. Remember that. And yes, God is displeased. If God came back here today with his sword, because that's what he's coming back with, he'll probably kill a lot of us. I'm just going to tell you the truth. The way you are. And he says he have no respect of a person. And you mistreating his children. What give you the right to play God in your boyfriend's life, in your wife's life, in your man's life? What give you the right to play God? Because you're not none of him. You're not God. And you don't resemble him. But he did say he made us in his image. And I say you don't resemble him because you don't act nothing like him. You don't act like him. You don't know how to treat nobody at all. Because you make everything in the world about you. If it ain't about you, hey, then forget everybody else. If they ain't ringing my bell, honey, they're at the wrong door. Because it's got to be about me. I'm all that in the bag of chips, in the dip, in the cake, in the icing. So if it ain't about me, baby, who is it about? It ain't about them. A man that give you or a woman that give you everything you ask for and more. In time you find one thing that they do wrong, you want to call the cops. You want to put them out. You want to fight them. You want to go tear up their cars and you want them out away from you and you can't stand them. You disrespected me. You disrespected them. You disrespected them. Mama always say, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. In other words, don't bite the hand that takes the man or the woman that takes care of you. Sometimes you got to be meek and mild sometimes. Sometimes he can come home and say, baby, why you parked that car right there? I told you not to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go move it now. Oh, your supper's in there ready. Did you have a good day? No. Okay, baby, go take your shower. You just tripping. Sometimes he deserved that from you. He don't deserve, I park where I want to park. You don't tell me where to park. I know you so, but you don't tell. I'm grown just like you are. You don't tell. Who wants that? Who wants that? I'm just saying, who want to live a life with somebody like that? You got to wake up because what you doing, you pushing him toward other women. You pushing her toward other men. You telling them to go out there and get you a relationship. You can go with anybody you want to go with. I don't care. Because I'm going to do my own thing. It don't matter. That's what you're doing to your relationship. You need to stop. Something got to give. Something got to give. And then you want to call people and tell them this and tell them that. But if they tell you something right, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. They telling you right, but you don't want to hear it because you all wrong. When a person is wrong and think they do nothing wrong, they don't want to hear right. And that's why I don't understand why people are in relationship with people that don't want to hear right. They just live on the wrong. You live for the wrong. So you can't build no life. You can't have no husband with somebody that's living on the wrong. You can't have no wife and she living on the wrong side. Because she think you wrong about everything. And she right about everything. He think you wrong about everything and he right about everything. Two wrongs and two rights, what that make? An explosion. Because you both the same. You both the same. Nobody changes. You both the same. And good morning, Rare. Good morning. Thank you. Everybody is just the same. And she said we should be all be fearful. Yes, because this world is changing, and it ain't changing for the best, but it can for you if you live right and do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. I had to come on here and give that testimony because it's just aching at my heart all morning. I've been on the internet, I've been seeing stuff, and every time it's about these relationships. And I just want to tell people, you can have a better life through love. You'll have a better life loving people and treating them the way you want to be treated. Treat it, because that's when God opened all those doors for you. He opened those doors for you. You open that door, you're going to have everything you wanted because he see that you're doing what's right. He see your heart. He looks at your heart. That's why I'm glad he see your heart. When people on here and they saying ugly things, I don't worry about it. Because you're not God, and God knows my heart, and he see my heart. You can't see what he see. You just seeing this outside shell, which is nothing. When I go, this outside shell ain't nothing. It's all about my spirit. Like God, he is a spirit. I'm going to be what? A spirit. It's all about your spirit. And I've been on here long enough, and I'm going to get off of here, but I love you guys. And I just had to say my testimony today. And I ain't talking about nobody. What I'm saying is, what I'm really talking about, do right by people. Love people that love you. How can you even mistreat somebody that loves you? That is mean. That is mean. How can you do that? You got to wake up. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Love people that love you. And again, push that like button. You can subscribe, hit a super chat, like this channel, share this, talk about it. You see somebody in your life that's going the wrong direction, try to turn them around to go the right direction. Help them to go and do what's right. Because you have the power to change the world. You have the power to change the world. All you got to do is put your faith in it and your love in it and change it. I love you guys. Peace.